Well, what is going on? Welcome back to Clayton Schick Outdoors. Of course, I'm Clayton Schick. This is the indoors, baby. And I thought about doing an outro outside, and I'm like, no, it's too cold. Minus 23. No, it's minus 23. Too cold? No, but it's brisk. It's nippy. No wind, though, so it's not too bad in that sense where it feels like you're going to freeze off your fingertips in a millisecond. But it's cold enough where I'm settled inside and I don't want to step back outside. I am on another day of hunting for walleye for the Lake of the Prairies Ice Cup. It's 7:30 in the morning. I've got an early start. Sorry, it's 7:46 in the morning. I've got an early start. Took a bit to get set up, of course. We'll go through the leaders right now. Nothing much has changed, to be honest with you, since my last video where I left you off at the outro. Jason, Glenn, James, Tom are still your top four with a 29 1/4, 28, and then James and Tom are tied at 26 3/4. So we're needing some magic this morning. We still got like I think 10 days, 10 days left in this tournament to make something happen. I'll probably fish for about 5 of them, so half of them, I'd say. The stringer of 5 walleye, which like I said multiple times, nothing really matters at this point. Jason's in the lead, 121 1/4. Glenn Wickland is second, 120 1/2. I'm in third with 120 1/4. Hot on everybody's tail. Tails is a rain, and I'm sorry if I'm going to pronounce your last name wrong, but Nikafork. I'm so bad at pronouncing names, and I apologize for that. But boom, right there. That's your top 4 right now. Everybody's looking good. We'll see what's gonna happen. Today could be the day though for anybody. And yeah, what else to say besides let's get it done. Like, I've been fishing fairly hard for this. I do want to go do some other things on the that I have planned for the agenda. Obviously some Lakers this year. Pike is going to happen. I kind of want to go catch a bluegill just because I really wanted to fish in that 7 species multi-species tournament right now that's going on Fish Donkey as well. But my truck hitting the deer threw some wrenches into that game plan, because Melville Chev, like I've mentioned before, was kind enough to lend me a truck, and I didn't want to pile on the kilometers, so I'm just fishing Lake of the Prairies, which is relatively close to me. And yeah, and now we're entered and we're committed in this thing to try to take it down. I want to win. I'll end up spending more money on fuel and whatnot than any prize is worth, but this is just because it's fun. And like I've said since the beginning, any prize that I do win will be 100% given back, donated, just because. So let's do it. Let's do it. Today's the day. Positive vibes. Comments below. Prediction map. Am I going to smash a hog today? As I've got a mark right below me, right meow. Come on, buddy. Let's do it. I got the rattle bait on right now. Let's do it. Come on. Come on. Doesn't look very big, but let's just catch a fish, because it'll be a fun way to start off the day. Later in the day I'll be pulling away from these for sure, but I thought, hey, let's just cap off that intro with a big walleye. Okay, bro, you go back, tell your buddies to come check it out, and promise I'll let them go. Not a problem. Rattle bait right now. Probably go to the old jig in the minnow though here relatively quickly, just because I got a pile of confidence in it, right? Meow. Oh yeah, come on. Oh, come on, stay glued. Got a horrible hook set on that fish. Horrible. I think it's that big. It's not big enough, I should say anyway. It's not a bad fish at all, but not an upgrade. Okay, a nice 22 incher to start off my morning. I guess I got one little guy already, but not bad, not bad. I'm gonna try fishing in the dark for a little bit, just because I had some pretty nice fish like get within 25-30 feet and peel away. And a lot of times I feel like those fish can see that light, so until it gets light outside, I'm just gonna try fishing in the dark a little bit. It won't be as great for the video if I hook into a big one, although I'll try to turn on That light, if it happens. Oh, what's that? It's not a bad fish, right? That's not a bad fish. Not too bad. Not too bad. Not too bad. Not big enough though. You can go, thank you. There we go. There we go. There we go. A little bit better, but not much. Whack and stack continues. Jeez, that's not that bad of a fish. I should probably catch that one. Not quite big enough. The whack and stack continues. There we go. Yeah, it's only 22 even. There we go. There we go. Oh, it's crazy how many fish I'm still catching. I don't know where the other one went. So we're just gonna have to catch this guy, I guess. The old cookie cutter 21 and a half. There we go. Smashing. Oh, what are you doing, buddy? Oh, man, these are nice fish. They're just not what I'm after. Lots of them down there. Lots of pulling away from fish right now. Lots of, oh. Let go. Thank you. Tried pulling away from that one, but it hit me on the downward. So many fish. I'm telling you right now, if you want to catch a pile of walleye, Lake of the Prairies has a lot. If you don't know where to go, there's a guide service, Prairie Eye Guide Service. My buddy Mick, who unfortunately lost his father this past fall, who was Mike and Mick used to own the company, and Mick's going to keep running it, I believe. So yeah, Prairie Eye Guide Service. There's cabin accommodations at Lost Meadows, I should say. There's a couple Airbnbs around the lake. There's Roblin. They have 2 really good hotels right there. There's a lot of different places to stay. Russell at the Russell Inn. It's a big lake, and you can almost always find some walleyes. They're definitely sometimes are flash bites in terms of like morning and afternoon, like late afternoon, like in the evening type of thing, right before sunset and after sunset. But like right now it's 10 o'clock ish. No, 9:45, and there's still walleye crawling all over the screen. I'm not sure how active they are. I'm not trying really hard to catch them just because they're smaller marks. But I feel like if I dropped it down here, we'll see. We'll see. This is where I'm going to catch one and totally regret this, aren't I? If I fish for it on the bottom right now, I can get them to eat it. I'm pretty sure. But there's a lot of fish kicking around right now, and it's midday-ish. Not midday yet, but yeah, see? Like, this is a little guy. But you can catch them. I'm just not trying to aggressively for them in case a bigger fish comes by, and I don't want to be not fishing when it's happening. So yeah, Lake of the Prairies, baby. Love this lake. Caught a lot of nice walleyes out here too. I just been struggling for the tournament right now, and for that matter, I think everybody kind of is. You know, there's 129 and 128 and a couple 26s, but not a lot for as many people are fishing it, that's for sure. There's fish coming in here on the right that's quite a bit bigger than anything else I've caught recently. A guy can hope it keeps coming, and if it doesn't, that other fish might interrupt it. We'll see. Oh, it's still somewhat coming. It's fading off a little bit. You can tell it's not quite on my line because the mark just changed. Like, it slowly faded out. So he was swimming a little bit at an angle, right? Like, he came across my beam for a little bit, but not entirely. So hopefully he sees the jig and comes over. Got a mark growing on us here, so this could be him if he was on the outside and then saw the jig and swam over. So we're gonna fish this one just in case it is, which I don't know. I don't think it was, but yeah, Lake of the Prairies, baby. Such a good lake, like really good. Ooh, 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 ooh. Oh yeah, come on. Come on. I'm trying to keep it away from this one. Come on. I know something's dripping here. Come on. Right here. Yeah, come on. Come on. Come on. There we go. Oh yes, don't be a pike. Don't be a pike. Don't be a pike, come on. I think it's probably a pike, right? It's either oh, it's gonna be a pike. If it's not a pike, it's, yeah, it's rolling now. Now it's rolling. That's definitely a pike, I'd say. If it's not a pike, it's a big walleye, but it rolled like a gator. Definitely rolled like a, yep, it's a gator. Oh, you. Well, maybe you identify as a walleye? Should I just enter you and be like, ah, this pike identifies as a walleye? I don't know what you're talking about. Get up here. Okay. Oh, it's just hardly lip hook too. That hook's gonna fly off right in my face. Okay, easy. Easy. Well, nice gator anyway. Probably a 30, I don't know, 35 incher. Probably doesn't quite fit in my board. Yeah, 30, almost 35 exactly, like 34 3/4. Nice gator. Wrong species. But like I said, maybe you identify as a walleye. A little yogurt action, some strawberry and vanilla. Trick is to leave them attached. And you can just go a little bit of vanilla, a little bit of strawberry. Good. Yep. What a life. Just check the weather. -27 it says. Feels like -37, which is weird because there's no wind, so I don't know if I buy that one. There's no wind where I am anyway. But yeah, cold. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, right here. Right here. Yep. Oh, come on. That's not a pike, I don't think. Oh, it might be a pike. Come on. Come on, don't be a pike. Don't be a pike. Be a walleye. It's a big walleye. It's a big walleye. Yes, 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 yes! Oh yeah! Oh, are you kidding me? It's not gonna overtake the lead, but it is a huge upgrade for my 23. Oh my goodness, why am I using pliers? The hook's barbless. I'm gonna show it off first, just because I'm gonna deal with all the measurements and stuff here for it. I'm thinking 26-ish, maybe 27. Okay, and now video right here. Board bend is completely out. 26 and I think well, it rounds up, so 26 1/4. Just need a couple more yet. We can do it. Okay, that's a huge upgrade. Huge. We got a 30-incher to overtake the lead of the biggest fish, and I don't think we can be touched at that point. We got this. Got lots of time left too. Gonna win somebody an auger. That's all I've been using. Meathead jig from Frostbite, tungsten. 3/16 because it's tungsten. It's a little bit smaller profile, yet obviously weighs the same as a 3/16 ounce lead. And yeah, getting her done. And then just a minnow head, and that's it. Small. The fish have been finicky, so I downsized a lot. We can do this. We can do this. We just took over the lead for the stringer for sure. That's a 3 1/4 inch upgrade for me for the stringer of fish. Now I have a 23 1/2 that I need to upgrade. It's so funny too, like when I see that fish, it's like I've caught way bigger fish than 26 inches before, but I was just like, you're so in the zone for like a competition like this. And yeah, I got so excited, like it was legit 100% real, you know. I thought it might have been a little bit bigger when I first saw it. Even when I had it showing it off, I thought, you know, 26, maybe 27, and it was 26 1/4, but I just need that 30-incher now. Oh, it's good. All right, this is a good fish. We'll try to catch him. There we go. There we go. Okay, feels decent. Feels decent. Oh yeah, come on. 12 feet of water, you don't have much room. This is definitely an upgrade. This is an upgrade. Oh yeah. Yeah. Get up here. Oh, Now the question is, do I upgrade it if it's, I feel like I have to upgrade it no matter what because I'm leading. Okay, good news. I don't have to worry about upgrading. It's only 22 3/4, so 23 and a half is my 5th biggest fish. So part of me doesn't want to like even mess with it because it's only, I want something bigger than the 24 and a half. I feel like just that 1/4 of an inch, but now that I'm in first, every 1/4 of an inch is good. If I was still sitting in second or third, I wouldn't worry about that 1/4 of an inch at all. Oh, what is this? What is this? Oh my. Oh my. Yes. I need this fish. I need this fish. No, don't turn. Maybe in the dirt? Maybe in the dirt? Yeah. Come eat it out of the dirt. Eat it out of the dirt, buddy. Come on. That's a good fish. Oh, come on. Yeah, turn on it. Turn. Turn. Here we go. Here we go. Come on. Come on. Come on. Eat it. Oh, that's a big walleye. I need you. I need you. I want you. Come on. Oh, come on. Come on. Oh, here comes another one. Could be the same one. Come on, buddy. Oh, that's a tank. Let's do it. Let's dance. Dance. Eat it. Oh, come on. Don't do it. Don't do it to me. I'm just shaking right now when that fish comes in. Oh, that's the one. I think. Like it could be another 26 incher, but come on, buddy. Do it. Yes! It ate it. It ate it. Oh, this is heavy. This is heavy. This is heavy. This is definitely heavy. Come on. Oh, no. Don't. This is heavy. And I'm almost positive this is a walleye, not a pike. It's got walleye head shakes. Come on. Come on. Stay buttoned. I'm so nervous. It's a giant walleye. It's a giant walleye. Giant. 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 Stay buttoned. Don't you do it to me. This is the fish right here to win everything. Stay buttoned. Stay buttoned. Huge. Huge. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I just did it. I caught a giant. I'm shaking. I just won everything right here with this fish. Well, there's still lots of time left, Clayton. Stop being like that. Oh my goodness. I'm going to show it off first and then deal with it. But this is like a 31 or 32 inch walleye. Like, come on, straighten your tail for me. It's huge. Like giant. Are you kidding me? It's huge. Huge. Oh my goodness. Look at the girth on that thing. Are you kidding me? Like, it's huge. It's 30 3/4. Okay, huge fish. Like, look at the camera shaking. I am shaking right now. I don't know what to say. It's either 30 and a half or 30 3/4. I gotta look at the measurement. I don't want to drop my phone down the hole either. Oh my goodness. I am absolutely vibrating. Like I'm trying to put a minnow head back on my jig. I had a pike just bite off my white one, the lab rat from Frostbite meathead. I'm absolutely vibrating right now, like just shaking. Okay, Clayton, focus. A pike just bit off not too long ago, my 3/16 ounce lab rat. So I put on this one right here. That fish came and gave me a pile of looks. I'm assuming it was the same one, and then finally it ate. And it's always hard to tell, are they 26 or are they 30? When I saw it down underneath the ice though, I knew then that it was like a giant. Like that fish right there, I'm telling you, that was a 12+ pound fish. It was absolutely huge. The gut on it was mind-blowing. I don't know what to say. That's the biggest walleye I've ever caught on Lake of the Prairies for sure. Yeah, like, and when I'm spouting off, like, I just want it all, I just want it all, there's so much time. I know there was a 31 3/4 caught a couple weeks ago. You know, like, there's bigger fish out there yet. That's my excitement coming through. That was a huge upgrade because I had a 30 or a 23 and a half all the way to a 30 and a half. So yeah, that's 7 inches right there. It's going to be tough to catch me right now in the top stringer for sure, but I don't know what to say. If that fish holds, or we don't get a bigger one, well, if we get a bigger one, we win anyway, but we're giving an auger away to the subscribers, that's all I want. This is unbelievable. I'm just shaking. I gotta go outside for a second and cool off. Unbelievable. But we got him. We got him anyway. We got him. It's not even close. Woo-wee. Well, you look a lot different from the last walleye that I just caught, that's for sure. I hope the buzzing in the video isn't bad, but I use a Mr. Heater fan today because it's so cold, just to knock the heat down. I know I've had comments before where it's like, use a fan to knock the heat down, and I use this for winter camping quite a bit, but when it was going to be minus 27 today, I was like, you know what, I'm going to bring that fan. So I hope that I don't have a constant hum in my audio. If I do, I apologize for it, and I just won't do it again. I'll watch the audio and see and learn from it if it is, and just suck it up and deal with the cold next time, because good audio is obviously important for a video. 2 o'clock. What now? What now? Now I think I'm going to take a few days off after today and just watch the leaderboard, get caught up in some editing, and somebody beats that fish, I'll head back out. This is a good time to subscribe to the channel if you're not, because right now there's 2 pretty good prize packs that I'm leading for that are going to be given away, so you better subscribe. Yeah, so cool. I don't even know what to say. It's not over. I know that much. It's definitely not over. In fact, I'm going to catch a 31 right here, right meow. No, just kidding. It was a little guy. A couple little guys kicking below me right now. I haven't really talked about any of the rods I've been using lately, because obviously I use the same rods in all the videos I talk about for walleye. But if you are new to the channel, I run Frostbite rods. Frostbite Fishing in the States is fishfrostbite.com, and in Canada it's fishfrostbite.ca. That's where you can get that jig that I'm using too, the meathead. But this one is the smoke show. This is what I've been using pretty much for all of this tournament, is the 37 medium light. This is the Vanta Black. This is the higher end out of the two. The Twilight series is about half as much. The biggest difference is it has a reel seat, so it adds a little bit of weight to the rod. I like the Vanta Black because it's lighter. I don't mind taping on a reel at all. It's not a big deal. And I like the recoil titanium guides. And it's black. Like, it's all pure black. Like the Vanta Black. Like, it just looks sharp. And Carter was a big Vanta Black person instead of the Twilights, and I always said, you know what, Carter, I can't let you have more Vanta Blacks than me, so I have to stay with them and keep using them. So that's what I run. The Smoke Show 37 medium light, probably my favorite walleye rod, but a close second, like very, very close second, is the 38 medium, which is the True Grit. If I was going to be power fishing and not fishing a smaller jig like this, I would be fishing just with the True Grit. Like, say I was on Lake Winnipeg and fishing bigger spoons or rattle baits, I probably would just fish the True Grit. But when I'm fishing some smaller stuff and some bigger stuff in the sense of like a 3/8 type of thing, then I'll run the Smoke Show. But the Smoke Show is my favorite. I like the longer rods, I really do, especially when the fish gets below the hole and it's just absorbing all of those head shakes. Like, that's the best part of everything, because walleye generally don't run enough to take a lot of drag. So, and that walleye he did peel some drag, which is a good thing that I had it set right. This is a 1000 size diesel, also from Frostbite. And why should you buy the Frostbite rods, reel, tackle, line, all that stuff? Because you are supporting CSO. That's the best way I can explain it. You buy Frostbite, you support me and Cindy, and yeah. So yeah, go pick up some new rods, reels, tackle. Where'd you go? Right there? Yeah, come back. Come on. That's a good fish. That's a good fish. That's a real good fish. Yep, come on. Come on. Rise up. Rise. Rise. There we go. Come on. That's a good fish. That's a decent fish, I think. I think. Not sure-ish. I got a 24 1/4 for an upgrade now, so it's going to take a real good fish to upgrade. I think this one's a little bit shy. It's a nice fish, though. Very nice fish. Meathead jig, baby. We're getting them. Probably about a 22-ish, I'd say. Well, we'll see if we'll get a little bit of an evening bite, hopefully. Like I said, about 22-ish. Not even going to measure. I'm just going to get it right back in. And yeah, maybe we'll get an evening bite. Part of me was like, man, do I just go home right now? Like, you know, like what else you do at this point? But no, I'm out here. Might as well fish till for the evening bite, right? Like, I'm set up. When it's gonna be this cold tomorrow, I don't know if I'll come out. Plan was to fish today and tomorrow, but I think at this point I'll probably catch up on some editing when it's really cold, and I think it's supposed to get nicer again by the end of the week, probably about this time when the video's coming out, and there will be a couple days left in the tournament, which I plan to spend on the ice for the last couple days. So things are looking good. The plan is all coming together quite nice. 6 o'clock, an hour after sunset. It's pitch black outside. There's still fish kicking around, but they're smaller ones. I've caught quite a few fish this evening. You know what? Mostly I pulled away from fish. It feels like it. It feels like every time a fish comes in, I'm like, nope, not big enough, so I pull it away. Just looking for those bigger ones to come by. But I think I'm going to wrap it up. But I will go back to the garage and do a little update of where everything stands, because I haven't had service for a while. So I'm not sure where everybody is standing. I don't know if my 30.5 will be the biggest fish of the day right now, or if that'll be overtaken. I don't know if somebody would have caught my top 5 stringer, which that's going to be pretty tough right now. Even if somebody puts a 31 incher on the board, they're going to have a lot of good other fish to kind of back that up. So not to say they won't catch me by the end, but I'll probably still be in the lead for the top 5 stringer at this point. And like I've stressed multiple times, the top 5 stringer doesn't mean anything right now. Neither does the big fish, because there's still a week left. So let's go back to the garage and go through the results from today. Well, we made it home. It was a pretty intense ride home. I came across an accident, and I was, I think, 3rd on scene. But when I got there, there was like nobody doing anything, and I was still wearing all my ice fishing gear, so I was lucky to be nice and warm, because it was -30 at this point. I rushed out to the one guy. He was pinned in his car, or he didn't want to get out of it until the ambulance got there. I had a buddy heater with me. I tossed the buddy heater in the back of his car, and then got some people to get some blankets to put on the window, because the window was exploded out. It was a head-on collision. It sounds like the guy that we were helping out, it was his fault too. Whether he was on his phone or fell asleep, he came across the highway. Gladly nobody was killed, more important than anything, obviously. But people, you got to pay attention. It's one thing to hit a deer on the road, but to hit another vehicle head on, like that's not cool at all. Anyways, I was going to do the update at the launch there, kind of where I was, but I never had the best cell service, or it just kind of wasn't updating. So I thought I might as well wait till I get home, because as you know, CSO had a giant day, like giant day. We have officially taken the lead with the big fish at 30.75 inches. Now I knew when I measured it, it was either going to be 30.5 or 30 3/4. I did enter it at 30.5, but they upgraded it to 30 3/4, because in this competition, you just have to go over the line. When I had 2 hands on it, it was no issue to get into 30 3/4 at all. But I was questioning it when I was measuring it with one hand by myself. But the judges ruled it at 30 3/4. So I took over the first spot, knocking Jason and Glenn both down a spot right now. And then there was another big fish caught today, or bigger fish, a Murray Prokachuk, a 27 incher. He's got a pretty interesting bag right now, and it kind of moves him up there a little bit, because he's sitting at 100 inches with only 4 fish. So if he puts a 30 incher on the board right now, like, look out. So there's going to be a big push, I think, for the stringer of 5 by the end. I am leading the stringer of 5 right now at 130.75 inches. Jason upgraded a little bit today as well. He's at 124.25 inches. And then Glenn Wickland also upgraded a fish. He's at 121.25 inches. So it is definitely, it's going to be a race to the finish, I feel like. I'm going to take the weekend off of fishing. I think actually 3 days, the Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and let this cold weather kind of pass, do its thing, and then get back out again next week and hopefully continue with our stretch right now of some good luck and put a couple more big fish on the ice. I've only put one big fish, I guess, and one other nice fish at 26.25 inches or 26 inches even. I can't remember what it was. Anyways, it doesn't matter. My goal now is to just get like a 28 and a 29 or whatever and just pad that stat. The 30 3/4 is going to be so hard to touch at this point. Not to say that it's not possible, but if you're not subscribed to the channel, I would subscribe, because there's a pretty good chance that we'll be bringing home the auger and giving it away to a subscriber. So let's keep those fingers crossed that CSO can keep pushing. I'll probably fish for another 3 days on the ice, I think, in that tournament, something like that. I have fished a total of 6.5 days total. And yeah, we'll see what we can make happen. So thank you so much for watching, and don't forget, get outside.